Dear students, welcome to Alibros EduSoft. In this video, we will continue the topic of our last video, that is 8th Standard Ncert History Textbook 2nd chapter, From Trade to Territory, the company established the power. Let's continue with the topic. Next is the British, the paramount power. Paramount power means the supreme power. Lord Hastings, the Governor General during the period of 1813 to 1823, started a policy, that is policy of paramountcy. He not only annexed most parts of India including Punjab after the death of Maharaja Ranjit Singh in 1849, but also established indirect rule in Afghan in 1842. Kittur, now Karnataka, Queen Chinnamma started anti-resistance movement, but she has got arrested in 1824. Now the company rule became all over India, that is almost all parts of northern, central and southern region of India. Next is Doctrine of Labs. Lord Dalhousie started Doctrine of Labs. In the period of 1848 to 1856, Governor General was Lord Dalhousie. Under the Doctrine of Labs, any king who doesn't have a natural heir had to give away his territory to Britishers. Given below are the list of territories acquired under Doctrine of Labs. The first one is State of Satara in 1848. State of Satara was the first place or the first territory which has got annexed by Doctrine of Labs. Next is State of Sambalpur. It got annexed in 1850. The next one is Udaipur. It has got annexed in 1852. Next is Jhansi. Jhansi has got annexed in 1857. Doctrine of Labs later became the cause of First War of Independence in 1857. Next is setting up a new administration. Warren Hastings, he was a general during the period of 1773 to 1785. Started some steps in setting up a new administration. He divided the administration in 3 presidencies. You can see images of the 3 presidencies in the map here. The first one is Bombay Presidency. You can see Bombay Presidency over here. Next is Madras Presidency and the third one is Bengal Presidency. You can see map showing the 3 different presidencies during those period. He also codified laws with help of Hindu Pandits and Muslim Muftis to do justice as per the law prevailing in the country. He established courts such as Criminal Court or Faujdari Adalat and Civil Court, that is the Diwani Adalat. He also appointed collectors to collect revenue and to maintain law and order. The revenues were collected from peasants, local residents, zamindars, etc. Company Army. In order to protect the company from enemies and the trade rivals, the company needed a strong army. So, they started recruiting Indian soldiers as well in their army. They not only recruited British soldiers but also they recruited Indian soldiers. Earlier, there were 2 types of soldiers. They were Savars and Paidal. Savars are the soldiers on horseback. And the second one is Paidal, that is the foot soldiers. These soldiers were trained only in archery and sword fighting. Later on, modernization came, factories and new goods has come. Introduction of new fight equipments for wars and all came. There were different types of guns like matchlock, heavy guns, etc. The company had given training for the company army and disciplinary rules applied on Indian soldiers. They made a uniformity in their army. The discontent in Indian soldiers were there. Due to all these, the reason for the beginning of a new mutiny, that is mutiny in 1857. We will discuss the mutiny in 1857 on the next chapters. So students, in this chapter, we have discussed the East India Company came to East. East India Company begins trade in Bengal, how trade led to battles and about Battle of Plassey, and the company rule expands in different regions of our country, and we have said about Tipu Sultan. He is also known as Tiger of Mysore. Next we have discussed about the wars with the Marathas. Next the claim of paramountcy. We have also discussed about the Doctrine of Labs, setting up of new administration and the company army. As a conclusion, as per the title, that a company that entered India in order to trade finally gained power over the territories of India and became the rulers of our country. Okay students, this is the end of our chapter. If you have any doubts, please contact to the mail ID given below. Thank you.